For me, the pressure is actually building up. I have a rival driving an 1800cc against my 1300cc, both turbos. He's a few seconds ahead of me, so what I need to do now is now be able to focus more on driving and trying to make and save as much time as possible. The pressure as we head into the final heats is intensive. I have a competitor who's come out, Graham Shaw, with a 1800cc Ford Cosworth, 1800cc against a 1300cc. There's a dispensation of a difference of around 500cc. But again, that can be made up by trying to focus on the track and make sure that I make as few mistakes, actually make no mistake whatsoever, and just focus on driving. My toughest moment in this rally, to be very honest, is actually getting to the start line. There's a lot of pressure trying to make sure that the car is ready. To be honest, this engine was built 3 days ago. It was built on Monday and Tuesday, did the wiring on Wednesday, tested it on Thursday and Friday, and here we are racing Saturday and Sunday. Wow, today's outcome can be determined by a number of things. From the weather, as you can see, it's all clouds are just loitering around with intent, to any change on the course. If you slide out, it's getting more slippery as we continue. If you slide out of a corner too much, you lose time. We've seen a driver go straight into a tree. Anything can happen. The engine can die. There's so many determinants of how things could go. But alhamdulillah, I really pray that everything does go well. My team has been extremely important to me. Actually, my team are my backbone. They say preparation is 80% of a race. They have been the 70%. I've only come with 10%. Now, for me, is to make sure that I take the car out there and always bring it back in one piece. For them, it is to make sure that I get to the start line, and they've done a tremendous job. I mean, as I just mentioned, the engine has been built in 2 days, and here we are racing, and alhamdulillah, we're not doing too badly. There are a lot of emotions that come with the final fight. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of pressure. There's pressure from myself to perform better. Not just for myself, but for my fans, for my sponsors. There's a lot of pressure and there's anxiety, there's a lot of excitement, mix it up with love for the sport and wanting to do and be better. Two, there's also trying to create a name out there for yourself. Just trying to be one of Kenya's great drivers. It'll mean a lot to me because what I'm trying to do is trying to set the ground for, winning today will mean a lot to me because it means that I've been trying to set the ground for the future generation of motorsports. I am ushering and nurturing my children into rallying. So if I can win and they can take those memories with them, it means that I've instilled something in them. They can also try and come out, race and try and build a name for themselves. And then with them, it's easier because they've got a bit more time. However, some of us, as we continue growing and growing older, we want to hand on the baton to the younger generation.